Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you and share with you the things that I purchased during the Sephora sale. And some of these things are gifts, a few of them. Most of them are for me. But I told myself this year that I was only going to make one purchase, and I was going to purchase everything on the first day and then not go back to that website for the rest of the sale. So far, so good. So I want to show you, it all came in one box, so it wasn't like a humongous box or anything like that, but there's still quite a few little goodies in here. There's one thing that I did take out because it is a gift, and there's a couple of gifts here, and the person that this is going to, she does watch my channel, but I don't think she'll be able to tell that this is for her. But the other one, the person definitely watches my channel, and she would know that that was for her. So I can share that one with you. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you in random order. It's not going to be in any kind of specific order, and just show you what I got. I'm still struggling with this cold. I started my antibiotics like 3 days ago, and I'm starting to feel a little better, but my ears are still killing me. They're ringing really bad. I still feel like the fluid feels better because I was hearing like crackling in my ears, and that feels better, but it's still bothering me. And headache. I'm still getting some really bad sinus headaches. Last night it was horrible. I wasn't able to go to sleep till around 1 o'clock in the morning because my head, I even took something for it and it took forever for it to kick in. Okay, so back to the sale, fun stuff. Okay, so the first thing that I got is the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Clinical Skincare Instant Firm Eye Temporary Eye Tightener, and it's an easy wear formula. Okay, this is a reformulated formula, a new release. I got the original one and I didn't like it. I didn't like it because you couldn't wear makeup over it. It didn't really work very well if you put makeup over it. And, you know, it's supposed to tighten around your eyes. And my friend Melissa, 55, I will link her channel below. If you're not familiar with Melissa, she's beautiful. She is a mature beauty also, but she's just the sweetest person on earth, and she's gorgeous, and she has beautiful content, and you need to go watch her if you've never seen her before because she's amazing. But she purchased this, and she's using it on her neck. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if I can use it on some of the wrinkles here, and I have a wrinkle here, and of course I have some over here. So I'm going to try it out and, you know, report back to you if I feel like this works well. My friend Jen D Beauty, she tried this and she likes it. She wears it under her makeup. Now you're not supposed to wear it with any kind of a skincare underneath, so it's supposed to be on bare skin. But she likes this. She says this formula works better, so I can't wait to try this. All right, so the next thing that I got, this is my little samples. I got a couple of the Patrick Ta Duo eyeshadows. When I saw he has some new 6-pan eyeshadows that are all matte, and I was a little tempted on getting one of them because they're smaller. I do have his third palette, which is all mattes, but that one is a lot more convenient because it's a smaller palette, but I decided not to because that's kind of silly. I have plenty of matte palettes, and really the shades that he has in those palettes, very similar to the ones I have in the Major Dimension 3 palette. So I got a couple of his new release singles. These are new duos. And this one is in the shade Always On Your Mind. And I can't wait to wear these. I have one of his original ones. I have the hardest time opening his packaging. I don't know why. But this is so beautiful. This is like a cool tone duo. I think it's so pretty. And I cannot wait to wear these. These just look very, I don't know, they just look so nice on the eyes. They're just, especially for an evening out or something like that, they're so gorgeous. And I like to wear a glitter primer underneath, and the one that I really love is the one from Gourmande Girls. You can also use like the NYX glitter glue because it's easier to find. But this one I love because it's a thinner formula, almost like a gel-like, not thick at all. It takes very little product, and the glitters or shimmers, whatever you want to use over it, it just glides right over it, and it looks gorgeous. This works really well. So I would suggest that you use something like that to minimize fallout. But yeah, I got this one, and then I got this one here, which is called Slow Burn. And I haven't touched them. I just looked to make sure nothing was broken. I did, because I've received this a couple of days ago and I haven't been able to film. So I love the packaging. I think it's so pretty. And you know, a lot of people complained that they were expensive, but okay, if you look at the Urban Decay One Single Shadow, they're pretty pricey. So this one is also very, very beautiful. It's more like a rose gold and like a burgundy. Look how gorgeous these are. So, so pretty. And then there's another one. I think he released 4. I know there's one, there's more peachy, and then the other one is more like gold, champagne gold, and a little darker gold. But these were the ones that I liked the most. And I saw, I actually seen someone, Morgan Turner, she swatched these on her eyes, and these were the 2 that I liked the most. But when he first released them, I knew I wanted the first one, the cool ones. The, what is it called again? Always on Your Mind. I knew I wanted those. I also got a couple of the new Tower 28. They have some cooling, what do they call it? Go-Go Cooling Shimmer Sticks. And these look absolutely gorgeous. But you guys, I found some from e.l.f. and also Catrice that are a great, great option for these. And they even have like the same kind of little lid, which I suggest that you keep these because that will keep your eyeshadow from drying. But I'm going to do a video and I'm going to show you that shades are not exactly the same. This feels really good and smooth. Very, very pretty. Now this will be the kind of product that you're not going to have any fallout because it actually has like, they're like wet. So they're going to set and then you're not going to have any fallout because they're within, I don't know how to say, a base. They have a base. So this one is, did I say the shade? I don't remember. I don't think so. Whiskey. The one that I just swatched is Whiskey, which again, I think is a very pretty, like a taupey bronze. And then this one is in Roxy. And this one I thought it looked really pretty. This one will make like a beautiful one and done eyeshadow look. But I thought this one would look really pretty if you put something on your crease and then use this one on all over the lid. Look how beautiful that is. That is so, so pretty. And they don't feel thick at all. It feels like a very thin formula. And it does have sparkle, but it's not like huge glitter. And it just looks really beautiful. So these are a little trying to stick them back on, but okay. All right, so this one is Roxy. So I got 2 of those. Okay, I got some of the Edam. These are gifts, so I'm not gonna swatch them. This one is in Bishop Glaze that I swatched in my last video, my favorites video. This one is mine. This one is Fig Sauce. I think it's the only shade. This one, Guava. I don't have Guava that I don't have. I'll go ahead and swatch that one. And then this one here is the one that is like, it doesn't have like a base, but it has like gold shimmer, which I own, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They sent that one to me in PR, and I love it so much. So this one is mine, so I'll swatch this one for you. This is Fig. I love these. It's like these, when I discover these, and I discovered them before they even sent me PR. I had already purchased like 3 of them. But once I discover these, it's like, this is all I want to wear. Look what a pretty shade that is. That is gorgeous. But these are so, so good. I just can't tell you enough how much I love these. And you guys, you know I never tried to sell you anything, and I would never do that. But these are amazing. I saw that Sephora has a new brand, and it's called Mango People. I've actually never seen that. So I purchased this is a multi-stick. Are they both multi-stick? Oh, no, I got a gloss and a multi-stick. This one you can use on your lips or your cheeks. I guess wherever you want to. But they have really good reviews. This is the packaging. How cute. Looks like a lipstick. And this one is in the shade Sweet Berry. Ooh, that is pretty. Feels a little balmy, which sometimes, I don't know. Well, once you blend it, it doesn't feel sticky. And I just messed that up, but okay. But I wanted to try it. Like I said, it was a new brand. It's not very expensive. I say it's on the less expensive brands at Sephora. And I just thought they didn't have too many products, but it had really good reviews from people that had just purchased it somewhere else. And I just wanted to try it. And then this lip gloss right here. And this one is in the shade Pink Bangle. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a very pretty pink. And these are not coming off the Tower 28. So that's a good thing. Oh, this is a stain. Look, the lip gloss, it actually stained. Does it say stain? Gloss to stain finish. Yeah, and I only left that on for like a few seconds. So that's pretty good. All right, then I repurchased. I had some of these, but they're kind of old. These are the makeup eraser, and this is a neutral 7-day set. And they're the little ones, but I have some that are pretty old, and I just wanted to replace them. And I like to use these to take my eye makeup off. Now, I do use, which I actually did not bring. I'm going to go get it. I do like the cotton squares that I get from them from Shiseido, and those are my favorite. Let me go get them. Okay, when I opened the box to check everything out, make sure nothing was broken, I didn't put them back in the box. So I usually get one of these like every time they have a sale, the spring one and then the fall one, and this will carry me through the next sale. I love these. These are a little more expensive than if you buy like cotton rounds at CVS or Walmart or whatever. But what I like about these, they're super soft. They don't leave the little cotton residue on your lashes or anything like that. And they don't absorb a lot of product. So I really do enjoy these. I always buy a pack of these. All right. I did get the Makeup by Mario foundation. And I got mine in the shade 5N. So I'm hoping this is a good shade. I wasn't sure. I don't know. It always seems like I'm in between a light neutral and a light medium. But this one looked like it would be the right one. The next one looked like it would be too dark. And then this one looked like it may be the right one. So hopefully this will work out. I can't wait to try this. I've seen a lot of great reviews on this foundation. Wow, that's a lot. I'm used to the Natasha Denona that you get. Let me wipe some off on the napkin because I don't need all of that on my hand. The Natasha Denona, you get a really small pump. You don't need much. That's what I'm wearing today. I'll let you guys know what makeup I'm wearing at the end of the video in case you're not interested in that. But this looks like it may be a good shade. Yes, I'm stuck in between a light and a light medium. But if I get a light medium and then the foundation gets any darker, some foundations do, then it gets too dark and you can see the difference between my face and my neck. So I almost rather go a little lighter, and then just after I'm finished with all the products, you really can't tell. So I can't wait. I think it just smells like a little bit like makeup, but I can't wait to try this. I've heard a lot of good things. His other foundation, I do own it. And it's okay. I think it's a little too glowy. This one looks like it's not too glowy. It looks kind of matte on my hand. So I can't wait to try it. Actually, it looks really pretty. Made the pores on my hands look really nice. All right. So I did get the Haus Labs contour stick. All of this makeup has been on my radar for weeks since they were released, but I wanted to wait till the sale because it's nothing that I had to have. So I did actually use this yesterday, and I thought it was so pretty. I have mine in the shade Sculpt, and this one is one that is not too gray, and when you actually blend it, it almost looks like it has like a little bit of red in it, so it blends beautifully on the skin. I believe they have like 4 or 5 different shades. This is like the second shade up. I didn't get the lightest one this time, because sometimes if I get the lightest one, then it's way too light. But I can't wait to play with it some more. But yesterday I tried it and it was beautiful. Then I got the Road Pocket Blush, and this is in the shade Tan Lines. I own a couple of these and they're so beautiful. They are so easy to blend. They look so natural on the skin. A beautiful consistency, very, very pretty. But this is one of the last shades that they released, and they just blend like a dream. And they're not too balmy, they're not too sticky, they're just perfect. They really are. I think the packaging is cute. A lot of people don't like the packaging, but I think they're pretty cute, so I don't mind that. I got a replacement. I'm almost out of my Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner Spray, and I get one of these again every time they have a sale, and it carries me over to the next sale. I'm almost done. It's almost empty, and I go between this one and the Cinema Secret. I use one of these empty bottles, and I pour the Cinema Secret in it, and it's a lot easier to use. So I go between both. I have both of them, and I just take turns as to which one I am going to use. And then the last thing I got one of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Multi-Use Pigment Stick. Okay, there's a story with this. I purchased one of these when she first released it. I used it. I didn't like it. It looked, I don't know, it was just like too, and I have this one on my eyes right now. I thought it was just like too glittery, the glitter pieces were like too big chunks. Has a little lid also. And this is the 06 is the, I believe, right? No, 03. The 06 one looks really pretty too. So this one is the one that I have on my eyes right now. And the way that I did it when I purchased it the first time, I kind of swiped it and I thought it was too heavy. This time I kind of just dotted it and it worked better. But I had fallout. And this one is like it has a base, but I did have, not a lot, but I did have some pieces of glitter. So what I did is I cleaned that up and it was easy to clean. I took a eyeshadow brush, I sprayed a little bit of this setting spray. This has no alcohol. If you're going to do this, use an alcohol-free setting spray. So I sprayed a little bit on the brush and then I tapped it on my lid, and that seems to have taken care of the problem. But I think in the future, I'm going to use the glitter glue with it. And then the other side is a bronzy shade. And this side, the darker one, that one doesn't have any glitter. That one is more like a shimmer. It's very, very pretty. I like that. So anyway, I decided to give it a try because I've seen so many people use these and they look so absolutely gorgeous on their eyes. And it's like, why am I the only one that this didn't work? And I remember when I used it, and I only used it once because I saw the chunks of glitter. Why doesn't this go in now? Okay. I saw the chunks of glitter, and it also made my lid itch. So I decided to try it again, and if it didn't work, I was going to pass it on. I wasn't going to return it again because, you know, I'm not going to play. I don't like doing that. So I was just going to pass it on to someone else. But I think I like the way it looks. And yeah, and those are beautiful shades. And I had a different duo, which it was a lot, I don't know, brighter or louder or something. So that's all I got, except for the couple of gifts that I purchased. But that was my Sephora sale purchase. And now let me show you what I have on my face in case you're interested. I am using the Natasha Denona foundation. Like I said, this gives you a small pump, and that's more than enough for your entire face. When I first started using this, I was using way too much. You only need a little bit. And this really looks pretty for the entire day, and the less product you put on, the nicer it's gonna look. I am using the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, the Christian Dior bronzer. I decided to pull products that I haven't used in a while. The bronzer, Christian Dior bronzer, which is so beautiful. And this is in the shade nude bronze. And then I'm using my YSL blush, as this is in number 44. And I'm using the NARS highlighter, which is very, very pretty. This is a beautiful highlighter. So, so pretty. It's like a champagne color. This is in the shade Electra. Beautiful. And this is pretty. I mean, it's not brand new, but it hasn't been out that long. And on my brows, I'm using the, I didn't bring it, but I'm using a Bobbi Brown brow pencil. And then I'm using this Patrick Ta brow gel, which I'm not that crazy about. It makes my brows really hard. I got this and it was a free with a purchase or something on his website a while back. And it's also shiny, which I'm not too crazy about having shiny brows, but I just wanted to use it up. I hate throwing it away because it is a pricey little number and it is a clear brow gel, but it's not anything that I would repurchase. Then I am using this lip liner from Morphe, and this is in the shade Berry Cola, and this NARS lipstick and Body Heat. And this is really, really pretty. It's a beautiful shade. So pretty. And this is the lip liner. It almost looks like it wouldn't go together, but you can mix them together and it looks just fine. And again, this is called Berry Cola, right? Berry Cola. On my eyes, except for the Danessa Myricks, I'm using the Embers palette by ABH. I absolutely love this palette. It is so easy to use. The eyeshadows blend themselves so, so pretty. I have this one and this one in the crease. No, I have this one and this one in the crease. This one on the outer V. I put this one all over my lid, and then the Danessa Myricks over that gold shimmer. Absolutely a beautiful palette. I love it. I'm using my Hourglass powder, which I really like it. This is, what is it called? The Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And then I have a couple of empties that I wanted to show you guys. This is the mascara by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Exagger Eyes Volume Mascara. Okay, this is like the most beautiful packaging and mascara that I think I've ever owned. It's very weighty, very heavy. But this is old, and also it's kind of flaking on me now because I guess it's old. This is not anything that I will repurchase. It's a great mascara. It really is. It has nothing to do with the quality, but it is expensive. And normally, sometimes I like to review new luxury or high-end mascaras when they're released. But to repurchase, I just repurchase my drugstore because there's really no need to spend this kind of money on a mascara. But it is a good one if it's something that you're looking for, a high-end mascara. And then this is an empty also, the Estee Lauder Advanced Repair Serum. I actually finished this off. I have another one because I purchased their Christmas box, which I need to unbox with you guys and create a look with the products in it. But this is empty. I like this. I use this every night. And if you suffer from milia, if you use this on a regular basis, this will eliminate your milia. I really like this product. I've been using this for years, and I alternate sometimes between this and the one from Lancome. But I'm out of the Lancome, and I didn't get the box this year because I already own the palette that's in it, so I thought it would be a waste of money. But this is really, really good. And even when I have the Lancome, I will wear the Lancome like during the day and this one at night. I really like it. It's not heavy, feels good on the skin. It hydrates. I use it like even under my eyes, not all the way down, you know, I don't want it to go in my eyes, so not that close, but I do use it like around this area and all over my face and neck area. And it doesn't take a lot. A little bit goes a long ways, but I really love that. So I wanted to show you that because it's a good one. And this is a setting spray that I used on my lid. And this is a Fablux, and you get this on Amazon, and it is alcohol free. So I really enjoy this, and it has a really nice mister. Yeah, very, very soft, airy mister. I really love it. So that's it. That's all I have for you. So if you purchase anything at Sephora. Please let me know what was your guilty pleasure for this sale. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.